Now in Elf Town, you shouldn't have a problem with stamina for the fact that the relics give stamina back. So we got a Dark Moon there, which is big. We got two randoms right there, Nature and World Tree. So we got two good ones to start off with. Now the first relics that we're going to focus on is going to be our random relics, because we want to know what we have completely as relics. So that's how we want to play our board to see. We're going to go and get those when and only when we need stamina. So we're going to wait till we're going to build up some missions, build up some events, and then when we need stamina, we're going to go and get those random relics to see what they are, so we can see how we want to play our board more. But I saved my Dark Moon. Going to go ahead and use it right here. We're going to get our mood back by going through these events here. One of these is a mood back. So we're going to take the gold there. There's our mood back. So we're going to get our mood back right there. Then we're also going to boost this one. Alright, so R. What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Jonandu, and I'm coming back at you with another Baseball Superstars 2021 video. Alright my boys, today we're going to go ahead and get it started on some how-to scenario videos. And we're going to start your first one with what else than Elf Town. So, Elf Town, how you play it. First of all, Elf Town is best for your pitching decks on your starting pitcher or your relief pitching side. You can make some really top tier in-game quality pitchers here. This is going to be one of your best scenarios to focus on making pitchers. More about Elf Town. How you want to play the scenario is you want to focus on maxing the int facilities while also going and getting dex facilities when only one is on int. So you really want to try to counterbalance the int, because there's going to be so many int trainers with doing some dex training. As for trainers, so we're going to do a starting pitcher here. As for trainers, this is the in-game Elf Town deck. This is what you want to focus on getting in order to Elf Town to the best of your abilities. Now, of course you can sub trainers in like Elena, Boom Dinger. You can sub a lot of different trainers in here to make it work. But this is what you would clearly want for your starting pitcher in in-game. On Elf Town as well, for events, you're going to want to focus on your Elf Town trainers, the ones with the leaves. Those are going to be the events that you want to choose going throughout your mission, so you can make sure you get all 30 tiles. In those 30 tiles are also 3 hitting tiles that have another UR skill that you can gain. So everybody's already has their core zone. As for its cores as well, and this is for any scenario, always focus on getting some cores with some affinity and stamina on them. They will help you along the way. That's just a note to have. Now, as for its items for this scenario, of course, you're going to want to use a god book and a perfume if you have the in-game deck, and that's only if you have the in-game deck. If you have anything else, I would focus on you using more of a tarot skill book. Save your perfume, save your god books until in-game. Don't use them early on, because you will need them later. And perfumes, there's no way to get them, so the only way to really get them is just save them up. Okay, so as I said, we're going to use god book, we're going to use perfume, and we're going to keep it rolling. Okay guys, now we are officially doing Elf Town. As I said, you're just going to want to focus on trying to get your int facilities to max. Dex facilities may come along the way. If dex facilities get to max, great, but it's not the most important thing. Right now we're starting off really bad because we got nobody on anything. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a personal training on the gold. I would have rather them started off on int and dex. That did not happen. And we even start off with a bad event to go along with the bad trainings. Oh boy. Okay, now we got them on int. We got 2 on dex. We're gonna go for the int because it's a special training with a personal training. More stamina. More stamina. We're gonna be honest, guys. This is starting off real crappy. A lot of over stamina kill right there. Crappy events. Crappy trainings. I mean, it's real crappy right now. Crappy week 1. I'm gonna be honest too. Elf Town has been really bad for me lately. I haven't really been getting good results from Elf Town lately. It's a pretty straightforward scenario, so sometimes your trainers are just gonna give you shit. Me speaking of that, I get 4. Of course, not all of them are lit, and plus it's too early. Now, if that was to happen later on, that would be great. But I guarantee you, that's gonna be the only time I get the 4 right here on this crappy week 1. I'm never gonna see that happen again. If that was to happen in end game, that would be something where you would use everything to boost it to max. That was like one of the worst week 1s I've had. Okay, let's see if we're lucky on these missions. Okay, we got all hard missions. I'm not gonna have y'all watch me actually play these games. So see you when I see you. Okay, we are back. So week 2, we got a level up on the int facilities. So this is where the board comes into play. So first what we're going to go ahead and do is take a look at our board and see what we got. Now in Elf Town, you shouldn't have a problem with stamina for the fact that the relics give stamina back. So we got a Dark Moon there, which is big. We got 2 randoms right there, Nature and World Tree. So we got 2 good ones to start off with. Now the first relics that we're going to focus on is going to be our random relics, because we want to know what we have completely as relics. So that's how we want to play our board to see. We're going to go and get those when and only when we need stamina. So we're going to wait till we're going to build up some missions, build up some events, and then when we need stamina, we're going to go and get those random relics to see what they are, so we can see how we want to play our board more. So as of now for this week, we got a dex and an int. We're going to take the dex because it comes with the actual personal training as well. So we're going to go ahead and take that one right now. Wow, we are getting so much stamina. We have another dex. With more stamina. I've never seen anything like this, I'm telling you. Stamina core is not needed right here. Like, wow. Okay. We have a double int and a dex. We're definitely going to take the double int on here with the personal. Got 1 on the int, 2 on the dex. Of course, it's a special training, so you know which one we have to take. Events have been pretty sporadic. gonna take Destructive Beauty because the most beautiful's not that great. At least we get a discount here. Okay, so we are still missing, I don't know if it's Ditto's or Roina's event that gives us a mood up, so we're not going in. We're getting our full mood up by week 3, so yeah.
Think you can do it?
We're just gonna keep on rolling and see what happens. So let's go ahead and get this game played. Okay, we have just finished game 2. No facility upgrades on that one. So I believe we are now in week 3. Okay, week 3, guys. Week 3. Just got 1 on the int. We're gonna go ahead and take that.
Nature is on your side.
Alright, we finally got the Roina event. That's gonna give us our max mood. And guys, these trainings, somebody help them. Let's just go get more gold, I guess. With a personal training, at least. And that's just how the game is sometimes, is that it's just not going to be a good run. So if you do get one of these, it does happen. So it's not anything that you're doing. It's nothing you could do to make it better. Sometimes they're just bad runs, so you just have to face the fact that it's a bad run sometimes. We're running low on stamina in week 3 as well, my boys. We'll do it. It's risky. It's not real big risky, but for YouTube, okay? Let's see what happens.
Do you hear the shout of
That was for you. You guys gave the energy of passing that training. You guys did that. Let's go look for Isis. Double. Yep. Let's see what we got here. 2 more on the int. 5% chance. Do we risk it for you guys? Comment below. Tell me if I should have risked it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go for that gem. One thing I wish they would do for these tiles is sort of allow you to like just line them up and select the path that you were going. Because this is so slow selecting every single tile, as you see.
Nature is regaining order.
Yep, look, we got one.
Has been impressive.
That is good.
This is the true power of nature.
Okay, so let's see what we have here. One of our randos.
The true use this power.
That's a bad rando. 73%. We still are risking it. You guys had got it before. Let's see if you guys get it again. You guys are lucky. If that was me just playing, that would have never happened. You guys are lucky. Okay, we have no stamina. Even though we will get some stamina, I don't know if we'll get any of our events. So for that reason, I'm going to the west. Give me the stamina. To the east will give you skill points. So I feel like we made the right decision because that makes it safe no matter what. Now we're gonna try to purchase gear. We have the gloves. How I look at it, I buy my glove, ball, and boots. I always get those right off the bat. The helmet, I wait to see if I get a free Lectors. That's in-game. Anything else is a little bit different, but I'm trying to balance as much int that I possibly could get. I don't know if this is going to be a run where I have a lot of int, but in some of the runs, in good runs, you get like 8,000 plus int. So you want to make sure to balance that for end game. Okay. So we're going to skip this next game. At least in your time, it will be skipped. Okay, so we got a level up on the Dex facilities. Did not get a level up on the end facilities, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so taking that mission for the stamina at the end was the perfect solution, because we only are getting the 40 right here. So can't predict the future, but sometimes you do well. Okay, so we got 3 of them here on a level 2. I'm not gonna lie, if I had Blessing of the World tree, I probably would take that and boost it, but I don't have it, so I'm just gonna take it as normal. Like sometimes, like even later on, if it's a level 3 end facility and you only get 2, you don't even get it that high at 478. So it's pretty unfortunate that I can't boost it right now. So I'm just gonna take it as is. It's definitely terrible. I would like to boost it. It's just too soon, unfortunately. I really need Rowena to land on some trainings so we can get her support skill.
Nature is on your side.
Alright, we need a little stamina, so we're just gonna come up here and grab it.
This is the true power of nature. Nature, use this power for good.
Should be enough stamina to get us by. Now we could take this one, but I'm gonna take this because it has the personal training as well. Only because of the personal training. If it didn't have the personal training, I would have went ahead and took that. And see, we got some stamina from it, so what's the best move to make? Future investing, always get excited when you get this one because this is a very good event. Max Submarine. So let's go ahead and learn that. We got 3 on the decks. Unfortunate that Rowena isn't lit up. Got that name. Very good event that'll boost our stamina to max, where nothing will matter after this week. Let's see if we got anything. No gear this week, so let's just keep it going. Okay, we're gonna hope we got max end facilities. You want max end facilities by week 5. We did get them. If you can get it sooner, it's even better. But we did get max facilities. Our stamina is already maxed, so these events are just overkill. Okay, so week 5, we're just going to focus on trying to balance stacks, focus on hoping we get a good super, and still trying to clear out our board. So we don't really have any good trainings here, so we're just going to take the int. Gonna hope we can get multiple people to land on it. I wanted to take the 3 as you saw last week, but I just couldn't boost it with any of the other trainings, so it would have not been the best investment. Um, okay, we got series. I'm gonna take it. I rather have Rowena's as well, but we're not gonna try to chase that on this one. So we're just gonna go ahead and take series and be happy with that. You basically want someone with a costume to get the biggest bang for your buck. He got 3, but only 1. Okay. We're gonna body training for 2. Always buy training for 2 if you get your super skill early. We got the ball as well. But always buy training for 2 if you get your super skill early. It will always boost the cost of it outweighs everything. You'll earn that 1500 back in the money. Trainings are being a little brutal again. That week 5 was a sad week.
Feel the flow of nature.
We're just not getting any good trainings. That's literally what it is. I mean, you can't control where they land. So, it is what it is.
The world is so beautiful because of it.
I'm gonna play our board just a little bit. That's really good. I want to see what we got for our last random, and that's what we're gonna gather that information.
Nature is regaining order. It has been pure. Good job.
Oh man, the worst ones. So we were doomed from the start. We got so many. Yeah, this is just the way it's going to be. It's not going to be a good board, like especially when you have that many of the nature resilience. Like, well, let's keep it going. Okay, this is our stats so far. As you see, they're not really looking. From my point of view, I don't see this being anything major. 4,000 ant. We at week 6 now. We're gonna need some really good trainings to majorly boost this, or we're stuck. So, and it's just, it hasn't been happening, to be perfectly honest with you. And you're gonna get some bad runs just like this. For some reason, my Elf Town runs have been pretty consistent of like this. But sometimes you get some good runs and everyone's stacking. I just personally haven't had them yet. Once again, we really got nothing. Rowena has not been showing up at all as well. We still need to get her support skill, and she's just wherever she wants to be.
Do you hear the shout of nature?
There's one of her events. There's everybody on strength, guys. I mean, this is what you have sometimes.
This is the true power of nature. It has been purified. This is the true power of good job.
I mean, honestly, at this point, it doesn't matter what we do. The run is tainted. I do want to try to get her a support skill. I'm just going to go ahead and take the terrible strength training, which I wouldn't even advise that you take. But I don't even know if I'm going to get her a support skill at this point. Like, we're in week 6. The end of week 6. No good trainings, nothing. And you just... Like I said, sometimes there's just runs like this. It's nothing you can do. It's you've been playing well. Here, this is just a double. This is not really a triple because Rowena's not adding anything here. But we will boost this one. Like, I mean, we only have 4 trainings left after this. We'll boost it with the World Tree, and then we'll also use one of our boosts. But unfortunately, this is just a bad run, guys. They happen, so this is a really good learning lesson just to know, hey, you can play to do everything right as well and still have a bad run. So it's nothing with what you're doing sometimes. It's just that's how it's going. Okay. Gonna check for gear. We got the boots. I'm gonna buy the boots. I feel like I'll get enough gold to still get lectors, so it's a little of a gamble. Okay. This run could still be saved if somehow we get like a super big training. I don't see how that happens or how that comes. I'm calling it dead, but you know, something magical could happen this week. To start it off, nothing. And we're fine with that, because we'll just go ahead and take... This is crazy. Like, it's 3, they just never on Int. But we'll take Rowena and get her support skill. That way, that's done. So I'm okay with it being nothing there and us getting that. It's actually beneficial. Okay, now let's see what happens from here. 3 on the Int, but it's the same situation that we've been having. And as I was telling you that earlier number, as you saw how it was higher than the max of the 2. If some of our random relics would have been like something else, you know, I could boost this. Now I have to decide if I want to boost this with everything or not. And I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do just a regular boost. Hey! Which I could have did on the 3 as well, but I was hoping that our random relics wouldn't be so bad. So we're just going to go ahead and boost that. It's nothing special to look at. We're going to hope one of these next 2 trainings is something big. Three on the end again. See, I saved it. This is not anything major once again. You will want more. Like if you have 4 or more on there, you can get something really huge. But I saved my Dark Moon. Gonna go ahead and use it right here. we're going to get our mood back by going through these events here. One of these is a mood back. So we're going to take the gold there. There's our mood back. So we're going to get our mood back right there. Then we're also going to boost this one. Alright, so now we have 1269. It's like, it's not the best. It's not anything like, oh my goodness, but it's better than anything that we have had. You guys been here for the run. I mean, this could make this run so much better, so I'm not going to complain. That event came too late. And we have another 3. I may have should have saved the boost. Now we're gonna go through. We may still get lucky. One of these has a relic in here still, so we may get lucky, and we may end up being able to get a decent relic from it. So let's see.
This is the true power of nature.
Let's hope we get lucky, guys. Okay, so we got another blessing of the world tree that will help us a little bit.
Nature is regaining order.
And as I was saying, why these nature, look at how many of these we haven't even used one, and there's another one that still be gotten. Those are the worst ones. When you get those, they just ruin your run. You get no gain from them a lot of times at Elf Town. It's unfortunate that we got so many of those. It's unfortunate that how our weeks went, but we're getting around that mark of the 8,000 int, so the run can be saved now. Wasn't the best run, but got better in week 7. We got saved just a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna search for the last relic.
Is the true power of nature. Nature, use this power for good.
Look at those, just wasted. That was gonna be my next choice, but since we had 3, I was like, might as well.
This is the truly
okay, now with your towels, all you want to do now that you've got your 3 is just search for the big ones.
Nature is regaining order. Nature is regaining order.
You want to get the ones with the skill points as well.
True power of nature.
Then after you got them all, then just search for mental only to balance the try to balance the int a little bit more.
This is the true power of nature.
Okay, so we got all our big towels. Now we're just doing nothing but selecting the mental.
Been purified. Nature is regaining order. Nature is regaining order. Nature is regaining order.
Okay, now as you see what I run, it could have been a lot better if we would have got some just better gems. If we would have got one of these for another world tree, or even a dark moon, or even leaf of enlightenment, could have went much better. But I mean, it's from looking at the stats now, it's a lot better than what it was. We're gonna buy our lectors now. We're gonna hope to God that this lector passes. because we definitely need the extra stats to balance even more. Come on, Lectors, don't fail me. Okay, is it max? Not max, level 4, but we did pass it. So we're looking really good right now. 8,500 int. That's a lot. I mean, we're basically borderline of being imbalanced. Okay, so let's see. There's more to help balance our stats.
Yes, that's how it's done.
Completed all our missions, of course. And with this one, we should be getting Black Hole. Black Hole should be our title. So we don't have to worry about extra int stats, which is actually really good. So we can't afford the hat, so we're gonna go with the blue. And buy 2 facilities. Alrighty, we got all our skills. Okay, so we're about to see now. So let's go ahead and see. Like I just want to say, the run didn't start off great as we saw, but it got better in week 7. So never give up. Sometimes the run can get turned around in that final week. So let's go ahead and see what we have here. We got the Black Hole. R. There we go! There we go, my boys! Never give up. Want to say as well, this is my first RRR. So thank you, my boys, for being here with me in this journey. So, how to play Elf Town, how to get triple R. We got it, my boys. We got it. Didn't expect it with how that run started. As you saw, your boy was getting a little depressed. But everything turned around. Here we are. We got it. With that said, I hope this has been a good example of how to play Elf Town. I know for me it has. Hope for you it has as well. You guys have a good one. Stay safe out there. Peace.